Larry Allen, the unstoppable force of the Cowboys. Larry Allen was one of the most dominant offensive linemen in NFL history. Born on November 27, 1971, in Los Angeles, California, he played college football at Butte Junior College in Sonoma State before being drafted by the Dallas Cowboys in the second round of the 1994 NFL Draft. At 6 feet 3 inches and 335 pounds, Allen was a powerhouse, earning 11 Pro Bowl selections, 6 All-Pro honors, and a Super Bowl ring. His sheer strength was legendary. He once bench pressed 700 pounds, making him one of the strongest players ever. He played 203 games in his career, starting in 197 of them, and was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2013. On June 2, 2024, while vacationing in Mexico, Allen suffered a fatal heart attack at age 52. The news shocked the football world as fans and former teammates mourned the loss of a true legend. His legacy as one of the greatest offensive linemen of all time will always be remembered. Khyree Cunningham, a promising career, cut short. Khyree Cunningham was a talented offensive tackle who showed great promise in the NFL. Born on May 17, 1995, in Montevallo, Alabama, he played college football at Cincinnati before being selected by the Arizona Cardinals in the 7th round of the 2018 NFL Draft. Standing at 6 feet 6 inches and 305 pounds, Cunningham was a strong and versatile player. Throughout his career, he played in 31 games, starting in 6 of them, with stints at teams like the New England Patriots and New York Giants. Though he wasn't a household name, his work ethic and dedication made him a respected figure among teammates. On April 25, 2024, tragedy struck when Cunningham was found dead in Clifton, New Jersey, at the age of 28. The sudden loss of a young player shocked the NFL community, leaving fans and colleagues mourning what could have been a longer and more impactful career. Vontae Davis, a Pro Bowl cornerback gone too soon. Vontae Davis was a standout cornerback known for his speed, skill, and physical style of play. Born on May 27, 1988, in Washington, D.C., he played college football at Illinois, where he quickly gained attention for his defensive abilities. In 2009, Davis was selected in the first round of the NFL Draft by the Miami Dolphins. Over his 10-year career, he played for the Dolphins, Indianapolis Colts, and Buffalo Bills, earning 2 Pro Bowl selections and recording 22 interceptions. His time with the Colts was particularly memorable, as he became one of the league's most reliable defensive backs. Despite his talent, Davis made headlines in 2018 when he abruptly retired at halftime during a Buffalo Bills game, later explaining that his body could no longer handle the game. After stepping away from football, he maintained a relatively private life. On April 1, 2024, tragedy struck when Davis was found dead at his home in Southwest Ranches, Florida, at the age of 35. His passing shocked fans and former teammates, marking the untimely end of a player who once dominated the field. Ben Gay, a short-lived NFL career, ends in tragedy. Ben Gay's football journey was anything but ordinary. Born on February 28, 1980, in Houston, Texas, he showed promise as a running back early on. He played at Garden City Community College, where his raw talent was evident, but his path to the NFL was filled with setbacks. Despite going undrafted, Gay secured a spot with the Cleveland Browns in 2001, where he played just 1 season. In that short stint, he managed to rush for 172 yards and score a touchdown. However, off-the-field struggles and consistency issues cut his NFL career short, and he never returned to the league. After football, Gay remained out of the spotlight. Then on July 29, 2024, at the age of 44, he was reported dead in Colorado. While details surrounding his passing were scarce, his story serves as a reminder of how quickly an athlete's career and life can change. Khyree Jackson, a rising star gone too soon. Khyree Jackson was on the brink of an exciting NFL career. Born on August 11, 1999, he played college football at Fort Scott, Alabama, and Oregon, showcasing incredible athleticism and defensive skills. His hard work paid off when the Minnesota Vikings selected him in the 4th round of the 2024 NFL Draft. With his 6 feet 4 inches frame and raw talent, Jackson had the potential to become a top defensive back in the league. But before he could take his first official NFL snap, tragedy struck. On July 6, 2024, just weeks before his rookie season, Jackson lost his life in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, at only 24 years old. His sudden passing shocked the football world, leaving fans wondering what could have been. Jackson's story is one of unfulfilled promise, a young athlete whose dream was cut short before he ever got to fully live it. Jacoby Jones, the Super Bowl hero who left too soon. Jacoby Jones was more than just a wide receiver. He was a playmaker, a Super Bowl champion, and a fan favorite. Born on July 11, 1984 in New Orleans, Jones made his mark in the NFL with his explosive speed and game-changing plays. After being drafted 73rd overall by the Houston Texans in 2007, he later joined the Baltimore Ravens, where he delivered one of the most iconic moments in Super Bowl history, a 108-yard kickoff return touchdown in Super Bowl 47. Jones was known for his electrifying returns and clutch performances, earning Pro Bowl and All-Pro honors. Over his 128-game career, he recorded 2,733 receiving yards and 14 touchdowns, along with many unforgettable special teams highlights. But just 3 days after his 40th birthday, tragedy struck. On July 14, 2024, Jones passed away in his hometown of New Orleans. His sudden death shocked fans and former teammates, ending the story of a player who brought excitement to every game he played. Sherrod Pearson, a promising talent gone too soon. Sherrod Pearson was a defensive powerhouse with raw athleticism and untapped potential. Born on May 31, 1982 in Inverness, Florida, he made a name for himself at South Florida, where his speed and strength caught the attention of NFL scouts. In 2003, the Oakland Raiders drafted him in the 4th round, 129th overall, hoping he would become a key part of their defense. Pearson played 12 games in the NFL, but his professional career was short-lived. After leaving the league, he stayed away from the spotlight, but his love for the game remained. On February 7, 2024, at the age of 41, Pearson's life came to a sudden and unexpected end. His passing was a heartbreaking reminder of how fragile life can be, leaving those who knew him mourning the loss of a once promising athlete. Ronald Powell, a career cut short. Ronald Powell was a gifted linebacker with immense potential. Born on May 14, 1991, in Moreno Valley, California, he was a standout player at Florida, earning recognition for his explosive athleticism. In 2014, the New Orleans Saints drafted him in the 5th round, 169th overall, hoping he would make an impact on their defense. Powell played 14 games in the NFL, but injuries and setbacks kept him from reaching his full potential. Despite his short career, he remained dedicated to the sport and was admired for his perseverance. Tragically, on January 15, 2024, at just 32 years old, Powell passed away, leaving behind unanswered questions and a grieving football community. His loss was deeply felt by those who knew him, as he was more than just an athlete. He was a fighter who never gave up. Victor Riley, a dominant force on the field. Victor Riley was a powerhouse on the offensive line, known for his strength and durability. Born on November 4, 1974, in Swansea, South Carolina, he made a name for himself at Albany University, where his talent earned him a first-round selection, 27th overall, by the Kansas City Chiefs in 1998. Standing 6 feet 5 inches and 328 pounds, Riley was an imposing presence, playing 111 games and starting 93 of them throughout his NFL career. He spent time with the Chiefs, Saints, and Texans, proving himself as a dependable lineman who could protect quarterbacks in open running lanes with ease. On April 8, 2024, Riley passed away at the age of 49, leaving behind a legacy of toughness and commitment to the game. His contributions to football will always be remembered by fans and teammates who saw him as a true warrior in the trenches. Craig Rowe, a relentless competitor. Craig Rowe was a dedicated and hardworking defensive end who made a name for himself at the University of Michigan. Born on January 25, 1991, he became a key player for the Wolverines, showcasing his relentless motor and ability to disrupt offenses. Standing 6 feet 4 inches and 280 pounds, Rowe had the size and skill to make an impact on the field. After his college career, he pursued professional football, playing in leagues outside the NFL, including the CFL, where he continued to demonstrate his passion for the game. On February 26, 2024, Rowe tragically passed away at the age of 33. His determination and love for football left a lasting impression on those who played alongside him. Joe Sims, a stalwart on the offensive line. Joe Sims was a rugged and dependable offensive lineman known for his strength and technical skills. Born on March 1, 1969 in Sudbury, Massachusetts, he honed his craft at the University of Nebraska, where he became a key figure in their powerhouse football program. Standing 6 feet 3 inches and weighing 310 pounds, Sims was drafted by the Atlanta Falcons in the 11th round of the 1991 NFL Draft. Though his NFL career was brief, he remained deeply connected to the sport. On April 26, 2024, Sims passed away at the age of 55. His dedication to football and the impact he made on the field remain part of his lasting legacy. Tavarus Washington, a versatile offensive lineman. Tavarus Washington was a dedicated offensive lineman, known for his versatility and strength. Born on April 20, 1983 in Greenville, Mississippi, he played college football at the University of Florida, where he developed into a dependable player. At 6 feet 3 inches and 320 pounds, Washington had the size and skill to compete at the professional level. Though he had a brief career in the NFL, he remained committed to the game. On January 2, 2024, Washington passed away at the age of 40 in Fort Mill, South Carolina. While his time in the league was short, his journey through football remains a testament to his dedication. Jimmy Wilkerson, a resilient defensive end. Jimmy Wilkerson was a hard-hitting defensive end who made his mark in the NFL with his strength and determination. Born on January 4, 1981, in Omaha, Texas, he played college football at the University of Oklahoma, where he developed into a standout defensive player. Selected by the Kansas City Chiefs in the 6th round of the 2003 NFL Draft, Wilkerson went on to play 9 seasons in the league, also suiting up for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and New Orleans Saints. Known for his relentless pass-rushing ability, he recorded several sacks and tackles throughout his career. On December 13, 2024, Wilkerson passed away at the age of 43 in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. His contributions to the game and his impact on the field will always be remembered by fans and teammates. Michael Hicks, a brief NFL career, a sudden end. Michael Hicks was a promising running back born on February 1, 1973, in Barnesville, Georgia. His talent shined at South Carolina State, earning him a shot in the 1996 NFL Draft, where the Chicago Bears selected him in the 7th round. Hicks played just 7 games in the NFL, recording 106 rushing yards. Despite his short career, he remained connected to the sport. After stepping away from professional football, he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight. Tragically, just one day after his 51st birthday, Hicks passed away on February 2, 2024, in Thomaston, Georgia. While the details surrounding his death remain private, his brief but impactful time in the league is still remembered.